Welcome to MoneyStats, your budgeting app in the Apple App Store to manage your personal finances. In this basic tutorial, I will show you how to create new income and expenses and how to get an overview of your own finances. Here we go! Let's start at the bottom left. Here is the overview. Depending on what you have entered into the app, general evaluations and summaries are created here. For example, if you have created budgets for your groups, you can see the current status at the top, namely how much budget you have available this month under remaining budget and how much income you have to earn this month under achieved income. Below you will find the account balances, which shows how the account balance develops over time, and in the menus next to it the monthly, weekly and daily balance sheets, as well as a real-time balance sheet. All income and expenses are summed up in each sheet, so you can easily see whether you have made profit or loss in the current period. The account balances below are linked directly to the diagrams and, like these, depend on the selected period. For example, you can use the arrow symbols at the top to see your account balances in the past or in the future. All evaluations shown here then adapt to the selected period. So let's continue with the transaction view. All created transactions are simply summarized here. At the top you can choose the account and period from which you want to see the transactions. There is also the option of activating additional filters. For example, you can use the filter icon in the top left to change the sorting or show more details about a transaction by changing from the standard view to the complete view. Therefore, further details such as the current account balance or comments on the respective transaction are displayed. To edit a transaction, simply click on the respective transaction. The following menu opens. On the right you can edit the transaction. In addition, you can also copy the transaction. See second symbol from the right, or delete it, the symbol on the far left. If you close this menu again and now click on the group symbol of the transaction on the far left, you can easily assign another category in this transaction. If you want to create a new expense, click on the plus symbol in the bottom center. In the menu, you can now choose whether you want to create a new one-time income or expense, see the symbols above with the plus and minus, or create a recurring transaction such as the monthly rent. A transfer is of course also possible. In this video we only create a new single expense. Here you can choose the category to which this new expense should be assigned. For example, I would choose the category food. Next to the amount, you can also click the group icon directly to edit the categorization or to add further hashtags. Mandatory fields are the amount and the date on which this new expense is booked. You also have the option of choosing an account where the amount should be deducted. Furthermore, you can add other optional details such as a bill or further notes. You can find all this optional information below the mandatory fields. When you are finished with your entries, click on the small tick in the top right and that's it. The new expense is now saved and can also be found in the transaction view. So we created an expense and assigned it to the group food. The categorized expense is now also evaluated in the various graphs and charts, for example in the pie chart. Now some information about the accounts and groups. To create a new account for your income and expenses, either click on All Accounts on the top and then on New Account, or you can also go to the settings. To do this, click on the navigation point More at the bottom right and there on Settings. Here you can open the account settings to add additional accounts. Similarly, you can add further groups to categorize your income and expenses by opening the group settings. That was the basics. In the next videos, I will deepen further topics like budgets or account balances. Have fun setting up your personal finances and see you next time. If you like my app, I would be happy if you give this video a thumbs up and leave me a positive review in the Apple App Store. If you have further questions, problems or suggestions for improvement, you can contact me at any time.